What is up, people? Basically, this is a bow best rush S&D class setup, or something like the title says. Basically, what it is. So basically, I've got the bow up on that I'll use mainly for my S&D. It doesn't change at all. It's basically just a basic bow with boom, quick draw grip, foregrip, and stock. So I'm gonna start with foregrip. Foregrip is basically a staple. You should all know. Basically, foregrip just decreases the amount of recoil, so you can be more accurate. Quick draw grip is just so you can aim down your sight a bit quicker, and instead of hip firing for a couple of bullets, you'll be able to go straight away, lock in, and you'll be able to aim and be more accurate. So hopefully that should give you a massive advantage. And the last one is stock, and all stock is on this. It's not. I would say stock is the one you can switch out, but I mean I like it. I don't see anything else that I would switch it out for. Really, stock's pretty much what I had leftover points, and I was like, alright, stock is going to help me in most situations with a bow, because obviously being an assault rifle, it's a bit slower, and so stock just means if I want to walk around the corner and check somewhere, I can just move a bit easier with the bow, a bit faster. So in that respect, stock was where to go. Now going into the perks, I've only got one perk in the perk 1 slot this time, and that's lightweight. It's pretty self-explanatory because it just makes you lighter and you can run a bit faster, and it's especially with like a bow, you're a bit slower, so I would definitely think that you need a lot of mobility with a bow. So I put lightweight on, you can run a bit faster, and obviously this is a rushing class setup, so you're probably going to want to have a faster running speed. So right here on this video you can actually see, well, I would normally duck behind this A-bomb, sort of where this blue bit is here, and look there. Look. So this is the first cut-off point right there. That's that first cut-off point that you always use a bow for that bit, because stock is just going to help me aim and check that place quicker, move faster. Quick draw grip, I'm at that place, zoomed in straight away. Foregrip, if they come around that corner, I can shoot them. Also, if there's a glass above the green ledge there, I'll be able to hear that if it's smashed. Okay, which brings me basically to know where the enemies are. Okay, realistically. So there's the attachments, and lightweight is obviously the perk 1. Peripherals I've got on just so I can make my minimap a bit bigger, so I can see more coverage in the minimap. If anyone shoots, I know where they are. It also does, like I said before, it does in the last video, but it does stop them seeing if you take out an enemy, but as soon as I haven't got a silencer, they will see my red dot anyway, unless I knife them, which I do sometimes. I'll use a knife, and it means it just doesn't come up with that little skull above their head wherever they were on the map and they died. The third one I've got blast suppressor is, I'm not going to go into that because it just means that they can't see you when you boost jump. And toughness. Now I use toughness instead of overcharged on the bow rather than the ASM1. ASM1 I'll go overcharged. Bow's a bit longer distance, and I'll need to be getting my shots on point at longer distance, so I will put toughness on just in case they shoot. There's less like flinch when they're shooting me, so I can. Well, there might still be a little bit of flinch, but it's minimal. It's not completely gone, so it'll be easier to get my shots on point and adjust while you're mid gunfight. And basically, I don't have any kill streaks on this, and I do have wild cards. Now the wild cards are just to help me have a third attachment, a second third perk, and another exo ability instead of grenades, because I won't use grenades. I'll use overclock and mute device on this one, as you can see. So basically that is the bow best class setup. Try it out if you want to try it out. It's pretty decent. I find myself using it not all the time, but obviously for a longer range map or defensive, I would say I use bow a lot more for defensive, because I'm not rushing as much. I'm more rushing to the cut-off points like this one, and just making sure that they don't rush straight to the bomb or whatever, so they don't get away with it. And obviously if there's an ASM1 on like a long stretch, they can't really do much against the bow. You've got an advantage there, so it should help. It should help with dealing with rushing people. But you could try and rush with this bow. I mean, it's got quick draw grip on it, but it just if you bump into someone with like an ASM1 or a sub or whatever, you're not gonna do as well as you could. So anyway, I'm going to leave you with this video now. This is just a casual rank play game that we went 6-0 on. We absolutely destroyed it, but it was pretty good. But anyway, I'm going to leave you with this footage. Comment, like, subscribe, all that shizzle, and I will see you guys in the next video.
If that happened in like a professional game, you'd be so pissed off.
Switching sides. Search and destroy. Destroy the objective.
Nice. Cheers. Oh, the other side, B side. He jumped out snow.
Good job.
Double take.
Ready for the next battle. Halftime. Search and destroy. Defend the objective.
We 6 to 0'd them.